Habibi once said, "My past is mine, your past is yours, but the future is ours." But how do we, as a digital generation and as a part of this nation, build our future together again? Well, today, I, Faustina from class 9B, will share some insights on how to help us build our future together. But first, let us thank God for all the blessings that He has given to us so that today we can all gather in here in perfect health and happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, when I say the word national character, what is the first thing that pops in your mind? Maybe words like Pancasila or Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, tolerance, unity, and much more. You see, all of these things are the values that's been planted into us from the beginning. Since our childhood, we have been seeing all of these things in our lives. But have we really applied it in our daily lives? I truly hope we all do, but sadly, most of us haven't. Why do I say this, you might ask? Well, ladies and gentlemen, cases of bullying in Indonesia has gone severe. Did you know there are 586 cases of bullying that's been happening in 2025? That means there are 586 lives being ruined just because some of us cannot uphold the values that's been planted into us from the beginning. It gets much worse than that, you know? There are also racism, corruption, conflicts, whether it's internal or external, rapid technological advancement, and much more. You see, all of these things is not the challenges that our previous generation have faced. This is a challenge that they can't even imagine. But I am saying this to you not as a reason to despair. In fact, I want you to see this as a challenge. A challenge that nature presents to us to test whether we are worthy to be remembered in history or not. Ladies and gentlemen, as a young generation, you can't deny your role in making all of this happen. Because when we face all of these challenges, but we remain silent and we don't do anything about it, we are in the wrong. We act arrogantly, as if our culture is just something that others must broadcast to the world, while we actually learn other people's culture without hesitation. It is really ironic to see that now. Ladies and gentlemen, as a young generation, as a part of this, I want to remind you that we are the ones that can make a change in the future. The future ahead of us, it will turn good or bad, that depends on us. All of the technologies that we have now is really useful. We can all connect to each other. So we must use all of the social media wisely. Use your social media to post content, self-awareness, podcasts, and much more. To tell people how good is our culture, our heritage. Ladies and gentlemen, we are still a part of Indonesia. We are one big family, and as a family, we must build a home for us, a safe home that will gather each of us. I want you to break free from the mindset that says, I'm not good enough, or this is not my fault, I don't have to fix all of these problems. No, all these problems ahead of us, we need to Remember, bersatu kita teguh, bercerai kita runtuh. United we stand, divided we fall. In conclusion, may my words be useful to us all. Thank you and God